There is a rabbit that lives in the backyard of a person's house. The reason the rabbit lives there is the person is giving the rabbit food until he is fat enough and then he is going to eat him. The rabbit knows this. Every day the rabbit wakes up and is afraid that today he is going to die and be eaten by the person. He doesn't want to wake up and be scared every day. He wants to escape. He has a friend who is a rabbit that did not escape and was eaten yesterday. He noticed that none of the rabbits have escaped. He also noticed that none of the rabbits have tried to escape. Most of the rabbits participate in doing nothing in the backyard. They only participate in eating and nothing else. The rabbits are too comfortable. They are comfortable because they don't have to work for their food. The rabbit who wants to escape tries to convince his friends to leave with him, but they just think he is negative because he just talks about dying in the backyard. But he isn't negative, he is just realistic, and he wants his friends to live and not die. The rabbit that wants to leave is intelligent. He knows he is going to find a way to escape. The reason he is intelligent is because his mom taught him and always helped him study and learn. She was a very pretty rabbit. She died though because the person ate her. She had white hair that made her look very pretty. The reason the other rabbits don't want to leave is because they get to eat really good food. They get to eat hot dogs. The rabbit loves to eat hot dogs. They sometimes eat the hot dogs with hot sauce, but there are other rabbits who prefer to eat the hot dogs without the hot sauce. They also have ice in their water. Their water is very cold, and they love to drink water with ice. They also get to eat ice cream. They have different types of ice cream like chocolate, cherry, or strawberry. Sometimes they eat ice cream in a bowl, and other times in an ice cream cone. Most of the rabbits prefer to eat ice cream in the ice cream cones. The rabbits get fat very quick because they eat hot dogs, ice, hot sauce, ice cream cones, and ice cream. The rabbits also have their own little house to live in. The house has steps to enter the house. The steps are in the front of the house. They also have a stove. The stove doesn't work because that would be dangerous. They also have a swimming pool. A lot of people don't know this, but rabbits like to swim in swimming pools. They have a toilet for the rabbits. Some of the rabbits don't use the toilet, but a lot of the rabbits prefer to use the toilet. Also, the backyard where the rabbits live is very clean. They don't have trash in the backyard. They know in other places where rabbits live there is trash and it can be difficult to live there. Some of the rabbits thought about leaving the backyard, but because they have steps in the front part of the house, they have a stove, a swimming pool, a toilet, and they don't have trash in the backyard, nobody wants to leave except one rabbit. Some of the rabbits don't want to leave because the person that lives there is a veterinarian and helps them feel better if they are sick. The veterinarian has a thermometer. He uses the thermometer to see if the rabbit is sick. He also has a towel. He uses the towel to help the rabbits if they feel cold. He also has a trash can. Usually people use a trash can to put trash in it, but the person uses the trash can to bring the rabbit to the doctor if they are really sick. He also has a tub. He uses the tub to clean the rabbits so they don't have bugs on their bodies. He also has tweezers. He uses the tweezers to remove the bugs that he can't remove in the tub. Some of the rabbits are grateful for the veterinarian because he has a thermometer, towel, trash can, tub, and tweezers and uses the tools to help them. But the rabbit that wants to escape knows that the person does that just so that he can eat them. So when it's nighttime, the rabbit jumped and crossed the fence so he could escape. On the other side of the fence was a dog, and the dog ate the rabbit.